Welcome to the deep dive. So, you asked us to really get into it, the top 10 ways to grow natural hair based on, well, pretty much everything out there.
Yeah, you wanted the full picture, fast.
Exactly. So, our mission today isn't just to list things. We want to break down these 10 key strategies.
Into the core principles, right. Understand why they work for natural hair growth.
Precisely. We've looked at a ton of info to kind of synthesize what really seems to move the needle.
Going beyond just the surface tips.
Okay, let's dive in. Number one, and this came up constantly, is moisture. It sounds basic, but it's more than just feeling wet, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's fundamental. Think of your hair strand almost like a plant stem. It needs water internally to be flexible.
Flexible, okay.
Yeah, so when it's properly hydrated, it has more elasticity, it bends instead of snapping. Water molecules actually bond within the hair's protein structure, which is why things like water-based leave-ins and regular deep conditioning treatments are so vital. They help prevent that breakage, which lets you retain length.
Got it. So moisture is the foundation.
Yeah.
Then, number two builds right on that. Minimizing manipulation, all that handling.
Right. It seems counterintuitive sometimes, but styling, twisting, even just touching too much,
It adds up.
it adds up. It creates friction, physical stress on the hair strands, and that can lead straight to damage, even if your hair is well moisturized.
So protective styles help here, like braids or twists.
Exactly. They tuck the ends away, reduce daily handling, reduce exposure to, the elements. But, and this is a key, but they can't be too tight. That causes tension at the scalp, and that's a whole different kind of breakage, traction, alopecia sometimes.
Oof. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, number three, gentle detangling. I think we've all had those battles with knots.
Definitely a major growth killer if you're too rough. Patience is, well, everything here.
And technique.
Technique
Like doing it when your hair is damp, and importantly, coated with conditioner or something to slip.
the slip. Yes. It lets the comb, preferably a wide tooth comb or even your fingers, glide through more easily. Always start from the ends and gently work your way up to the roots. Less stress, less snapping.
Good tip. Number four shifts focus a bit. Scalp care. It's easy to obsess over the strands, right?
Totally. But the scalp is where it all begins. That's where the follicles are, the little factories making the hair.
So keep the factories clean.
Pretty much. Regular cleansing, gentle cleansing, removes product buildup, sweat, dead skin cells, stuff that can clog those follicles. And scalp massages, they're not just relaxing. They boost blood circulation, bringing nutrients right to the hair roots.
Yeah.
That can potentially stimulate growth.
Interesting. Okay, fifth point. Using the right products.
Yeah,
The market is just overwhelming.
it really is.
Yeah.
But it comes down to knowing your hair. What does your hair need?
Right.
Natural hair often thrives with moisturizing ingredients, think shea butter, aloe vera, various natural oils. And generally, avoiding harsh sulfates is a good idea because they can strip away your natural oils.
Leading to dryness, yeah. Okay, number six might sound backward. Consistent trimming. Cutting hair to grow it.
Seems odd, but it's about length retention, not just growth rate. Trimming gets rid of split ends
And split ends are bad
because they don't just sit there. They can travel up the hair shaft, causing the strand to unravel further, leading to more breakage higher up.
so a little trim prevents bigger problems later.
Exactly. Regular small trims, maybe every few months, maintain healthy ends. It stops those splits in their tracks.
Makes sense. Number seven takes us internal, a healthy diet.
Yep, you are what you eat, and so is your hair. Hair is primarily protein, keratin specifically. So adequate protein in your diet is essential.
And vitamins.
Oh yeah, vitamins and minerals are crucial cofactors. Biotin gets a lot of hype, but iron and zinc are also really important for hair health and the growth cycle. A balanced diet gives you the building blocks.
Good reminder. Point number eight is maybe the hardest, patience.
Ugh. Yes, it's a journey. Everyone's hair grows at its own pace, largely determined by genetics. There's an average rate, but yours might be faster or slower,
So comparing is pointless.
pretty much. Consistency with your healthy routine is way more important than wishing for overnight miracles. Set realistic goals, enjoy the process.
Okay, nearly there. Number nine, protect your hair while you sleep. Nighttime damage is real.
It absolutely is. Think about tossing and turning on a cotton pillowcase. Cotton absorbs moisture and creates friction,
Leading to?
breakage and tangles. Using a satin or silk scarf, bonnet, or pillowcase minimizes that friction dramatically.
Yeah.
It helps your hair retain moisture and protects the strands. Simple switch, big impact.
Wow, okay. And finally, number 10, listen to your hair.
This sounds a bit woo, maybe, but it's practical. Your hair gives you signals.
But like what?
Like if it feels constantly dry and brittle, it's screaming for more moisture or maybe a different kind of moisturizer. If you see lots of breakage, maybe your manipulation is too high or a product isn't working.
So pay attention and adjust.
Exactly. Be observant. Adapt your routine based on what your hair is telling you. That's key for long-term health.
So let's recap quickly. Moisture first, then minimal manipulation, gentle detangling, scalp care, right products, regular trims, healthy diet, patience, nighttime protection, and listening to your hair. Wow. We've pulled some fascinating resources, including insights from Fully Vital and Yara Hair Care.
Right? Both of whom really emphasize science-backed natural ingredients. And we'll also fold in some general tips for encouraging natural hair growth. The goal is really to distill the most valuable info for you.
So first up, we've got Fully Vital. They're focused on vegan, natural hair wellness products.
And their approach is apparently developed by doctors, rooted in science. They offer systems for growth and anti-graying.
Yeah, highlighting clinical ingredients, customer feedback. Then there's Yara Hair Care.
They specialize in natural hair growth vitamins. They've got this Brazilian formula, but developed by Korean experts, which is interesting.
And they flag ingredients like paba, foti root, bamboo extract.
Horsetail extract, too.
Yeah.
And like we said, we'll weave in some general advice as well.
So our mission for you, our listener today, is clarity.
Really something fascinating to think about.
Food for thought. Thanks for diving deep with us today.